Hello and welcome to Rebound, the fast-paced test of knowledge and nerve. Today, 6 contestants are all hoping to win thousands of pounds. But in this game, it's not just about beating each other, it's about beating this, the rebound bar. Our players need to answer correctly to rebound the bar back at their opponents and attempt to put them out of the game. Let's see who's stepping up to the bar today.
Hi, I'm Marva, an executive assistant from Berkshire.
I'm Kevin, a sales manager from Taunton.
I'm Owen, a HGV driver from Barnsley.
I'm Val, I'm a retired medical secretary from Varnham.
I'm Mike, I'm a hospital radio presenter from Blackpool.
I'm Alex, a PR manager from London.
Welcome all of you and good luck. Let's kick things off with round 1. It's fast cash. This round is all about our players boosting their bank balance. Every question is worth £500, and they'll have the time it takes for the bar to rebound back along the runway to lock in the correct answer. The faster they lock in, the more money they'll earn. Whoever banks the most will have the advantage in the next round. Get ready to make some fast cash. Start the bar. Which of these celebrity mums has the most children? Get ready for the rebound. Victoria Beckham, Colleen Rooney, Katie Price or Holly Willoughby? Which of those celebrity mums has the most children? You're all locked in, let's see what you chose. Kevin, you went for Victoria Beckham.
Yeah, I think they might have as many as 5. I know Katie Price has got quite a few children, but I think the Beckhams have more.
Well, Marva, you went for Katie Price. Why is that?
I seem to think that she had 4 or 5 kids.
OK, let's see what the correct answer is. It is Katie Price, so well done, Marva. You got it right. Katie Price has 5, Victoria Beckham 4, Colleen Rooney 3, Holly Willoughby 3. So well done, Marva. Let's see how much cash you banked. £362. Next question. Start the bar. Which of these countries is furthest south? You know what's going to happen. It's the rebound. Argentina, Australia, South Africa or Madagascar. Which of those countries is furthest south? You're all locked in. Let's see what you chose. Val, you went for Australia. Happy with that answer?
Yes, I'm thinking it'd be difficult to go much further south than that, wouldn't it?
Marva, you went for Argentina.
Yeah, I think I was just thinking South America, which was probably not the smartest answer.
Alex, you're in agreement. Argentina, you went for?
I've got a geography degree, so I'm hoping I'm right.
The correct answer is... Yes, it is Argentina. You've done it again, Marva. You're on fire. Marva, Kevin and Alex have got it right. But who was the fastest and who managed to bank the most amount of cash? Marva, again, with £283. Well done to you. Next question. Start the bar. Which of these was the first to be designated the official residence of an elected politician? There's the rebound, the White House, Elysee Palace, 10 Downing Street or 5 Adelaide Avenue. We're looking for the first to be designated the official residence of an elected politician. Let's see what you chose. Mike, you went for Elysee Palace.
I was thinking the French kings go back a long way, so they would have had a residence there.
Yeah, I like your logic. And Kevin, you went for 10 Downing Street.
I didn't think it was an elected official, and I think we've had elected officials in the UK for a long time, so I'm hoping I'm right.
Keep hoping. Let's see if you're right. The answer is... It is 10 Downing Street, so well done to Alex and Kevin. But how fast were you and how much cash did you bank? Well done to Alex, £280 you managed to bank. Downing Street 1730s, the White House 1800s, Elysee Palace 1815 and Adelaide Avenue 1927. Come on, let's make some more money. 2 more questions to go in fast cash. Here's the next one. Start the bar. In which decade did ITV's first ever breakfast show, TVAM, begin broadcasting? There's the rebound. 1960s, 1970s, 1980s or 1990s. We're looking for the decade in which TVAM began broadcasting. You're all locked in. Let's see what you chose. Plenty of agreement there. Marva, you went with 1980s.
That answer just seemed to jump out of me for some reason, so I thought, let's lock it in.
Kevin, it jumped out at you as well?
Yeah, I can vaguely remember the first show. I think Frank Boff and David Frost were on it, and yeah, so I think it was the 80s for me to be able to remember it that clearly.
Owen, do you remember it?
Well, unfortunately, I'm only 27 years old, so I just plumped for the year that the decade that my birthday was in. So.
So you went for 1980s. Val, you went for 1970s.
Yes, I think I'm one of those people that still thinks the 1990s is only 10 years ago, so I think I've got a bit sidetracked there.
The correct answer is... Yes, it is 1980s. 1983, in fact. Mike, Owen, Kevin and Marva, you all got it right, so well done. But who was the fastest and who banked the most amount of cash? Well done to Owen, £380. Now, this is the last question in Fast Cash. Your last chance to bank some cash. And Val, you haven't got any yet, so this is it. Come on.
Please.
Start the bar. According to Forbes, which of these legendary artists generated the most money in 2015? That's The Rebound, Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley, Bob Marley or John Lennon. Who generated the most money in 2015? You're all locked in. Let's see what you chose. All across the board with Elvis Presley. Val, happy with that?
I am, because I've seen everybody else's put it.
Mike, you're a radio DJ,
I
aren't
am
you?
indeed, yes. I've played Elvis quite a few times. I did remember reading something about him being in the top 10. So I thought of those, he would be one.
Alex?
Yeah, I went on holiday to Memphis last year. I went to the studios, I posed with the mic that the King was in his studio, so I thought that's good enough for me.
Well, the correct answer is... It is Elvis Presley. Well done. Elvis, $55 million. Bob Marley, $21 million. Lennon, $12 million. And Sinatra, less than $10 million. So you all got it right. But who was the fastest and who banked the most amount of cash? Well done to Mike, £325. And Val, you managed to get £12 there. And that's the end of Fast Cash. So let's have a look at the leaderboard. Val, you've just got £12, but remember, in the next round, you can steal someone else's cash. In third place, it's Alex with £807. Kevin, you've got £1,134. And Marva, you're out in front with £1,198. Congratulations to you. You're in the lead as we head into our next round. Get set for battle. It's time to go head-to-head. In this round, players will go head-to-head answering questions to stop the bar from hitting them. Get a question right and the bar rebounds hard and fast back at their opponent. Get it wrong or answer too slowly and their opponent wins. Only 3 players will remain in the game. Marva, you've earned the most so far with £1,198, so you get to play first. Come and join me. Now, Marva, you're pretty creative, aren't you? You make things.
Yes.
Tell us what you make.
I make jewellery, I do a bit of card making as well. Anything that sort of catches my interest.
OK, the next thing you need to do is pick your next opponent. Have a look at them, all 5 of them there. We're going to show you the leaderboard as well. Have a look at this, because this will help. Remember, if you win this head-to-head, you get to steal their cash. So you could go for someone like Kevin, who's got loads of cash. Think of the money you'd have if you beat him. Or Val, who would earn you £12, but maybe is easier to beat.
Sean, I think I'm going to go for Owen.
Why is that?
I don't know, I like Owen.
You like him? You want to knock him out?
Yeah.
Owen, do you think you can beat her?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think I've got an extensive knowledge.
Owen, Marva, step up to the bar. Now, Marva, you're in control of the game to start with. You get to choose the first category. What's it going to be? Superhero films or Stephen King?
Stephen King, Sean.
No hesitation?
No.
Why is that?
I read a lot of Stephen King when I was younger. I hope I can remember it now.
OK. Would you have chosen that, Owen?
No, I would definitely have gone for superhero films.
Bad luck. You're about to see some anagrams of the titles of famous Stephen King books. All you need to do is tell me what they are. You each have 3 lives. Lose those lives and you'll be going home. You can only answer the question when the bar is in your half, and the bar's heading to you, Owen, this time. Here's your first book. Start the bar.
Christine.
Salem's Lot.
The Stand.
The Shining.
Find a Speaker.
No, it's finders keepers, Owen, I'm afraid. And it means you're down to 2 lives. You did well, though, considering you weren't happy with that category.
Yeah, I have no knowledge on
No, you did
Stephen
well.
King books,
You
really.
did well, but you're down to 2 lives, I'm afraid. Marva, still got 3 lives. You get to choose the next category. What's it going to be? Former members or airports?
I'm probably going to take my luck with airports.
Why?
I work in travel, so hopefully I don't embarrass myself.
OK, we'll show you the 3-letter codes of famous international airports. I want the names of the cities referenced in the codes. You have 2 lives now, Owen. You have 3 lives still, Marva. The bar will be heading to you, Owen. Here's your first code. Start the bar.
Los Angeles.
Sydney.
Liverpool.
It's Gatwick, London Gatwick. Ah, Owen, it means you're down to 1 life. Oh, no. How are you feeling? You OK?
Just going to have to pick it up now.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
it, because it's now or never. You're down to 1 life, lose this life and you're going home.
Yeah.
But at the moment, Marva, you're in control of things, and you get to choose the next category. Dames or exotic fruits?
I'm going to go for exotic fruits, Sean.
You don't hesitate much, do you? Why is that?
Well, I'm from the Caribbean and we have a fair amount of exotic fruits, so hopefully I'll get lucky with this one again.
OK, Owen, would you have chosen that?
It's actually the category I would have picked. I love food and drink, and I'm not big on my dames.
OK, we'll show you photos of exotic fruit. All you need to do is tell me their names. You've got 1 life now, Owen. Lose that life and you're going home. 3 lives for you, though, Marva. You can only answer the question when the bar is in your half, and the bar once again is heading to you, Owen. Here's your first fruit. Start the bar.
Papaya.
It's an avocado, Owen. Oh, what happened? Did you just lose your bottle as you saw the bar coming towards you?
I didn't think it was a fruit.
Well, it means you lose your last life and you're out of this game. And marvellous Marva is going through. Well done to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Owen, things get worse for you, I'm afraid, because you lose all your money. All that money that you had, £624, goes across to Marva, who now has £1,822. Congratulations, Marva. We're going to
you.
see you in the next round. Owen, you've been beaten by the bar. Kevin with £1,134. You'll be playing next. Come and join me. Well, Kevin, you're looking really smart today, but you don't always wear those clothes, do you?
It's fair to say I am a mammal in my spare time these
What's
days.
that?
A middle-aged man in lycra, Sean. I used to play quite a bit of rugby, but these days now I'm older. My doctor says it's got to be low-impact sports, so I'm out on the bike quite a bit of weekends.
OK, your next job is to work out who you're going to play in our next head-to-head. So have a look at them, all 3 of them, Val, Mike and Alex. And we'll show you the leaderboard as well, because this will help. Remember, if you win, you steal their cash. Here it is. Alex with £807, down to Val with £12. Have a look at them. This is an important decision for you, so choose wisely. Find out who Kevin's taking on in our next head-to-head after this. Welcome back to Rebound. Before the break, Marva won our first head-to-head, but who'll join her in the next round? Right, Kevin, you had a chance to think. Who are you going to pick?
I'm going to pick Alex, please, Sean.
Why is that?
I'm hoping that youth and enthusiasm is no match for age and cunning. And I'm hoping, yeah, my extra years might give me a bit of an advantage.
You want the cash, don't you?
Absolutely.
He's out for stealing your cash.
Well, if you want to be the best, you've got to beat the best, so bring it on, Kevin.
Alex, Kevin, step up to the bar. Now, Alex, you work in the betting industry, don't you?
Yeah.
If I was a betting man, would I put my money on you?
I'm not a first fence faller, so definitely.
Well, we shall see. Kevin, you're in control of the game. Now, you get to choose the first category. What's it going to be? Personal finance or video games?
I'll go video games, please.
Why is that?
In my youth, played quite a bit of Pong and Xbox and PS2 and 3, so hopefully I can remember enough.
OK, would you have chosen that, Alex?
My personal finances are terrible, that's why I'm on this game. I need to win some money, so I'd have definitely on video games.
It's a good one for you. You're about to see the names of some well-known computer game characters. Each will have letters missing. Just tell me their names. You each have 3 lives. If you lose those lives, you will be going home. You can only answer the question when the bar is in your half. The bar's heading to you, Alex. Here's your first character. Start the bar.
Lara Croft.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Super Mario.
Donkey Kong.
Link. Alex. Just couldn't quite get it out.
No.
Didn't know it?
No.
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 OK, it means you've fallen at the first hurdle, but you can get back on your horse, Alex. And all those computer games you played, it's paying off, isn't
It
it?
wasn't a misspent youth after all, was it, Sean?
Kevin, you get to choose the next category. What's it going to be? Circus acts or Olympic host cities?
Olympic host cities, please.
Straight in there, why?
Massive fan of the Olympics, and I know a reasonable number of the host cities over the years, I think, hopefully enough.
OK, Alex, would you have chosen that?
I probably would have chosen that one, actually. I fancy my chances here.
You're going to see anagrams of Olympic host cities. Just tell me which Olympic host city it is. You have 2 lives, Alex. You have 3 lives still, Kevin. You can only answer the question when the bar is in your half, and the bar, once again, is heading to you, Alex. Here's your first city. Start the bar.
Rome.
Paris.
London.
Beijing.
Tokyo.
Sydney.
Athens, Alex. Athens.
The Olympic city.
Yeah, 2004. Oh,
Yeah.
no, it means you lose another life. You're down to 1 life. So, lose that life. I don't need to tell you, do I? You'll be going home. But there's always time to fight back. And Kevin, you're in control. You get to choose the next category. What's it going to be? Politics or cartoons?
I think I'd be reasonably good on both. I'm trying to figure out what Alex might not be quite so good at. I'm going to go politics.
OK, you don't think he's any good at politics?
I think he probably is OK at politics. Cartoons he might be stronger at. I think I'm reasonable at politics.
Has Kevin worked you out, Alex?
I think I might have managed to double bluff him because I'd have definitely gone politics, so let's see how we get on.
You're going to see a list of UK Prime Ministers and US Presidents. I want you to tell me the decade they first came to power. You've got 1 life, Alex. Lose that life, you're going home. You have 3 lives, Kevin. The bar's heading to you, Alex. Here's your first leader. Start the bar.
90s, 1990s,
1980s.
1970s,
1960s.
2010.
It was the noughties, Alex, we were looking for, and that means you lose that final life, I'm afraid. Congratulations to you, Kevin. You've won our second head-to-head. You're in the next round, and you've kept your 3 lives.
Yeah.
A clean sweep. Like Marva, Alex, this just gets more painful because you lose all your money. You had £807. That all goes across. Quite a big steal, that one. Takes you up to £1,941. Well done, Kevin. We're going to see you in the next round. Alex, you've been beaten by the bar. So, Mike and Val, that leaves you to battle it out for the final spot. Step up to the bar. Well, Val, you've only got £12, very little to lose, so you could do a big steal here, couldn't you?
I'm going to give it my best shot.
Well, good luck. And Mike, you're a member of Mensa and you're into pro wrestling. Should Val be worried?
What you going to do, sister, when Mighty Mike runs wild on you?
She's worried. She's worried. Now, you can choose the first category, Mike. What's it going to be? 20s plenty or lucky 7s?
I'll go for lucky 7s.
What do you think it is?
It could be football as award the number 7.
Well, we'll find out in a minute. Would you have chosen that, Val?
It's difficult to say with those 2, isn't it? Because they're a bit ambiguous. But I think, yeah, lucky 7.
Up will flash some sums, all containing the number 7. All you need to do is tell me the answers. You each have 3 lives. Lose those lives and you'll be going home. You can only answer the question when the bar is in your half. Val, the bar's heading to you. Here's your first one. Start the bar.
14.
10.
49.
70.
70.
It's 111, Val.
Close.
Fairly, but not close enough.
No.
And it means you lose a life. You're down to 2 lives, Val, I'm afraid. Mike, you're still in control of the game. So you get to choose the next category. What's it going to be? Musicals or talent shows?
I've got to be honest, I don't fancy either of them. Musical's certainly not my bag, so I'm going to go for talent shows.
OK, talent shows it is. Val, you sing a bit, don't you?
Just a bit.
So you would have gone for musical?
I think I would have done, yeah.
OK, well, talent shows it is. You're about to see a list of contestants who have won TV talent competitions. Simply tell us on which TV show they were victorious. You have 2 lives now, Val. You've still got 3 lives, Mike. You can only answer the question when the bar is in your half. And the bar, once again, is heading to you, Val. Here's your first contestant. Start the bar.
X Factor.
Britain's Got Talent.
Pop Idol.
Strictly Come Dancing,
Yeah.
Mike. 2015,
Yeah.
the winner. So it means you've lost the rally, you've lost a life, you're down to 2 lives. And Val is in control. Val, choose the next category for us. Nocturnal animals or boxers?
I don't think there's any question. Nocturnal animals,
Why?
please. I know nothing about boxes.
Do you know anything about nocturnal animals?
That would be telling, wouldn't it?
We're about to show you some mainly nocturnal animals. All you have to do is tell me their name. You've each got 2 lives. Lose those lives and you're going home. From this time, Mike, the bar's heading to you. Here's your first animal. Start the bar.
Hedgehog.
Koala bear.
Bats.
Raccoon.
Wolf.
Hamster.
It was an opossum, Val, and it means you lose a
Really?
life. If you're down to 1 life, lose that life and you're going home. So this is a critical part of the game for you. Mike, you're back in control of the game. Well done.
Okay.
You get to choose the next category. What's it going to be? Blackpool or Indian food?
Well, you'll never guess where I live. Blackpool. So I'm going to go for that.
OK, no-brainer for you. Would you have chosen that, Val?
No, I wouldn't. No.
OK, well, you're about to see anagrams of things related to Blackpool. Simply tell me the correct words. You've got 1 life, Val. You lose that life and you will be going home. You still have 2 lives, Mike. Bar's heading to you, Val. Here's your first anagram. Start the bar.
Rock.
Tower.
Tram.
Donkeys.
Illuminations.
Illuminations, Val. Oh, and it means you lose that life. It's too late. You're out of the game. Congratulations, Mike. You've won our 3rd head-to-head. It means you're in our next round. Val, you lose your money. You didn't have a great deal, but you lose all £12 of it. It goes across. There we are, Mike. At least you're a little bit. £693.
Yes.
Congratulations, Mike. We're going to
Thank
see
you.
you in the next round. Val, you've been beaten by the bar.
Thank you.
So just 3 players remain, Kevin, Mike and Marva. But who's got what it takes to stay in the game? See you after this. Welcome back to Rebound. Marva, Kevin and Mike have fought off the competition, but only one of them can make it into the final. Our players now have one last chance to boost their bank balances. It's fast cash. This time the stakes are even higher. Each question is now worth £1,000. But more money also means more speed, as the bar will be rebounding faster towards you, so lock in fast. The player who banks the most will have an advantage in the next round. Fingers at the ready. Start the bar. Which of these London tube stations is the busiest? You know what will happen? It's the Rebound. Oxford Circus, Victoria, King's Cross St Pancras or Liverpool Street. Which of those London tube stations is the busiest? Let's see what you locked in. All in agreement with King's Cross St Pancras. Why is that, Mike?
Well, King's Cross has a main line rail station as well, so I've been there and it was really busy when I went.
And Marva, you went for King's Cross St Pancras as well.
Yeah, because of the proximity to the Eurostar as well.
OK, the correct answer is... Yes, it is King's Cross St Pancras. Well done to all 3 of you. But who was the fastest and who backed the most amount of cash? Well done to Marva, £688. Lightning fast on the buzzer. King's Cross St Pancras has 95.1 million passengers per year. Next question. Start the bar. Which of these Robbie Williams songs is the only one that was a UK #1? There's the Rebound, Rock DJ, Come Undone, Angels or No Regrets. Which is the only one that reached #1 in the UK? Let's see what you locked in. Mike, you went for Rock DJ.
I'm not a big Robbie Williams fan. It's the most familiar one to me.
You're a DJ as well.
I am, but I don't really play much Robbie Williams.
Marva, you're in agreement with Mike. You've gone for Rock DJ as well.
Yeah, for some reason I seem to think that Angels was #2, even though that to me was a bigger song.
As you said that, Kevin sort of smiled. Did Angels just get to #2 or did it get to #1?
I have a terrible feeling that it might have got to #2. I'm not a massive Robbie Williams fan. Nothing against the bloke, but yeah, it was just the song I'm most aware of.
The correct answer is? It is Rock DJ. Well done to Mike and Marva. You got it right, but who was the fastest and who banked the most amount of cash? Well done to Mike, £604. Next question. Start the bar. Which is the largest Greek island? Here comes the rebound. Corfu, Crete, Rhodes, or Naxos? Which is the largest Greek island? All locking in very quickly there. Let's see what you chose. Kevin, you went with Corfu.
Been to Corfu. I know it's larger than some of the islands that are near it, so purely on that basis.
Mike, you also went for Corfu.
It's definitely one of the bigger islands, as I say. I've never been, but I think that's correct.
Marva, though, you're in disagreement. You went for Crete.
For some reason, Crete seems to stand out. I was looking at Greek islands recently, and I seem to recall that that was the biggest.
And you work in the travel industry, don't you?
Yes, sure.
Let's see if you got it right. The answer is? Marva, you got it right. Well done, it is Crete.
Okay.
How fast were you and how much cash did you bank? £737. Well done to Marva. Next question. Start the bar. Which literary character appeared on film first? Get ready for the rebound. Now, Dracula, Frankenstein, the Invisible Man, or Dr. Jekyll? Which literary character appeared on film first? You're all locked in, let's see what you picked. Mike, you went for Dr. Jekyll?
I seem to think that was written first. So, no guarantees, but that might have been on film first as well.
Kevin, you went for Dracula.
I'm aware there is a really old film that was parodied on the Fast Show of Dracula, and he's kind of all like that, and I'm pretty sure that's the oldest.
Marva, you went for Dracula?
That one seems to stand out to me as the oldest character. So I think that, to me, made the most logical sense to go with.
Let's see if your logic has paid off. The correct answer is? It's Dr. Jekyll. A fist pump from Mike, you got it right. But how fast were you, Mike? £396. Dr. Jekyll was 1908, Frankenstein 1910, Dracula 1931, and The Invisible Man 1933. Last question, last chance to bank some cash. Start the bar. Which of these species of bear is usually the largest? Here comes the rebound. Speckled, sloth, Kodiak, or polar? Which of these species of bear is usually the largest? Let's see what you chose. Kevin, you went for Kodiak.
I seem to think the Kodiak is an extremely big bear. I may be wrong, I'm not an expert on bears.
Mike, polar.
I watch a lot of nature documentaries, and I saw one recently about the polar bear, and I think that's the one.
Marva, polar bear?
Not familiar with the Kodiak, but polar stands out to me as being the biggest.
The correct answer is? It's the Kodiak. Well done, Kevin. You got it right. You banked some cash, but how much?
Wow.
£704. Well done to you. And that's the end of Fast Catch. So let's have a look at the leaderboard. Mike, you're in third place with £2,161. Kevin, you've got £3,240. But out in front, it's Marva with £3,844. Congratulations to you. But remember, only one of them can make it into the rebound final. And we're about to find out who. Let's play Stop the Bar. In this round, Marva, Kevin and Mike each have their own bar. Each player's bar is determined to reach them and knock them out of the game. To stop it, they'll need to think fast and lock in the correct answer as quickly as possible. Each time a player gives a wrong answer, their bar will move 3 seconds closer to them. Starting positions will be determined by how much money they've banked so far. Set the bars. Mike, because you banked the least amount so far, your bar is starting 4 seconds closer to you. Kevin, you're in second place, so your bar is starting 2 seconds closer to you. And Marva, you've banked the most so far, so this means you have the advantage of the full length of the runway to stop your bar. This is the decider. Good luck. Which of these is the correct answer? Apple, orange, grape. Start the bars. We were looking for which of these is the name of one of singer Chris Martin's children. This is what you locked in? All in agreement with Apple? Marva?
Yeah, definitely happy with that one. I remember when Apple was born, and it was a big thing in the media.
Kevin?
Happy with Apple, I might have been a little bit slow on the button.
The correct answer is? It is A for apple. You all got it right. You're all safe for the time being. Next question. Which of these is the correct answer? Red, green, or brown? Start the bars. Oh, taking a while to lock in. We were looking for, in a standard game of Monopoly, what colour are the houses? This is what you chose. Mixed bag there. Kevin, you went for green.
I'm pretty confident it's green. In fact, most of my friends and my family don't play Monopoly with me because I'm very competitive at it. So, yeah, I'm optimistic I'm right.
Marva, you've gone for brown.
Yes. For some reason, I wasn't thinking houses, and I was thinking another part of the board, but not sure if that was right.
The correct answer is? Yes, it is green. Well done to Kevin. You got it right. You're safe for the time being. Mike and Marva, though, we're going to have to move the bars. That changes things a bit, doesn't it? Marva, you've slipped further down the runway. And Mike, you're edging closer to danger. Next question. Which of these is the correct answer? Stegosaurus, Allosaurus, Spinosaurus? Start the bars. Taking ages to lock in. Marva and Mike, the longer you take, the more you slip to that difficult area where you're under so much pressure, you'll have to be so quick. We were looking for which of these dinosaurs was a herbivore. This is what you chose. Mike, you went for Stegosaurus. You thought about it for quite a while.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
I used to collect dinosaurs when I was young with my brother, and I sort of remember the names, but what they ate really didn't really come into it. But I think that's I'm right there.
Marva, you went for Allosaurus.
Yeah. I thought they were all herbivores, so in the end, Allosaurus stood out for some reason, so I don't know if that was the right reason or the wrong reason, but I'm sure we'll soon find out.
Well, we're about to find out. The correct answer is? It is Stegosaurus, so well done to Mike and Kevin. You got it right. Marva, we're going to have to move the bar. Oh, dear, Marva. You've slipped halfway down the runway pretty quickly. Next question. Which of these is the correct answer? Reaper Cheap, Morgrim, Aravis? Start the bars. Much quicker locking in. Well done to all of you. I just hope you got it right. We were looking for, in the Chronicles of Narnia, the talking mouse has what name? This is what you chose. Marva, you think it's Aravis?
Yeah, just sounded familiar, so went in with that one.
Kevin, you went for Reaper Cheap.
Reaper Cheap sounds like something small. That was my only educated guess.
I like your logic. Mike, you went for Morgrim, though.
Yeah, Reaper Sheep sounded like a bird, so better alternative. Having never read the books, I would have gone for the one I went for, yeah, B.
The correct answer is? It is Reaper Cheap, so well done to Kevin. You got it right, you're safe for the time being. Mike and Marva, though, we're going to have to move the bars. Well, Kevin, you're looking in a comfortable position now. Marva and Mike, though,
Yeah,
you've got some ground to make up on Kevin, haven't you?
we have indeed.
Edging closer to that difficult position, the danger zone, where you have to be so rapid with the buzzer. Next question. Which of these is the correct answer? Oysters, scallops, prawns? Start the bars. We were looking for which of these is a key ingredient in the appetizer Angels on Horseback? This is what you chose. Kevin, you went for prawns.
Yeah, I think that was wrong.
You took a while to lock in as well.
Yeah, I did.
Mike, you went for oysters.
I watched a cooking show recently and they made them, so...
You're pretty sure with this
Yes.
one, then? Marva, oysters?
Yeah, oysters seem to stand out for me, so I'm gonna...
Well, you both need this to be right, and if you are, it'll make things very interesting because it'll take Kevin into the danger zone with you. The correct answer is? It is oysters, so well done to Marva and Mike, you got it right. Kevin, I'm afraid we're gonna have to move your bar. Next question. Which of these is the correct answer? Strictly Ballroom, Romeo and Juliet, Moulin Rouge? Start the bars. An oh no for Marva. We were looking for which of these Baz Luhrmann films starred Nicole Kidman. This is what you chose. Marva, You went for Strictly Ballroom.
Yeah. As soon as I buzzed it in, I realised.
Why did you buzz it in then?
Don't know, Sean.
The pressure?
Itchy trigger finger.
And you, Kevin? Moulin Rouge?
I know it's the right answer. I wish I'd pressed the button quicker.
The correct answer is... Yes, it is Moulin Rouge, which means your bars stay the same, Mike and Kevin. Marva, your bar's going to move, and there's not a lot of space on the runway. Move the bar. Oh, Marva, you're out of time. You're out of space on the runway. You've been beaten by the bar. Which leaves Kevin and Mike to battle it out for a place in the final. And look how close you are. One wrong answer now, and you could be in big trouble. Who will make it through to the final? Find out right after this. Welcome back to Rebound, where Kevin and Mike are fighting it out for the chance to play for thousands of pounds in the final. But first, they've got to stop their bars. Here's your next question. Which of these is the correct answer? Stoke, Swansea, Sunderland. Start the bars. Both locked in really quickly. We were looking for in which UK city would you find the Liberty Stadium. Here's what you chose. Both going for Swansea. Mike, a football fan?
Yeah, big football fan, so something I should know.
Kevin?
Not a big football fan, but it rang a bell with me somewhere deep down.
OK, the correct answer is? Yes, it is Swansea, so well done to both of you. You both got it right. You're safe for the time being, but there's not a lot of space on the runway, particularly for you, Mike. You've got to be fast and you've got to be right. Next question. Which of these is the correct answer? Potassium, copper, krypton. Start the bars. Oh, Mike, you're out of time, you're out of space on the runway. You've been beaten by the bar. Which means congratulations to Kevin. You're in our Rebound final. You're the last player standing. We were looking for K as the chemical symbol of which element? You chose krypton. It was, in fact, potassium, but it doesn't matter. You're through to our final, and you steal Mike and Marva's money. So you had £3,240. All that money from Marva and Mike comes across. You'll be playing for £9,245. It's a lot of money. What would you do with it, Kevin?
I haven't told my wife this yet, but I'd like a second dog. We've got one dog, and I'd really like to get a rescue dog for company for her. But my wife reminds me, she's a sensible one, that 2 dogs cost twice as much money. But if I've got £9 grand in the bank, I can fund that dog for a few months.
That's one very expensive dog, I have to say.
No children, so it's not spoilt, but very well looked after.
Kevin, good luck. Let's find out if Kevin can beat the bar. Now, Kevin, there are just 15 steps between you and the finish line. And from you taking home that £9,245 today. You just need to reach that finish line before the bar rebounds back and catches you. With every correct answer, you move one step closer to victory and that £9,245. But the bar is determined to hunt you down. And if it reaches you at any time, it's game over. Beat the bar and make it all the way to the end, and you'll walk away with the cash. Is that clear?
Very.
Each set of 5 steps you have to clear comes with a choice of category. Let's choose your first category. What's it going to be, Kevin? Music or literature?
I'll go music.
Are you happy with that, though? You don't sound it.
Okay, literature covers a really wide, broad topic. I read quite a lot, but I read a certain type of book. So I think music, I've got a more broad knowledge of music. OK, Kevin, the bar will start moving once I've read the first question, and it will only freeze once you've given me 5 correct answers. Are you ready? Yep.
Kevin, here are your music questions. Good luck. Peter Kay featured on a hit song asking the way to which Texan town?
Amarillo.
Calvin Harris and which American singer had a very public breakup in 2016? Beyonce's 2016 song Sorry mentions a girl called Becky with a good what?
Pass.
Hair. Who was the lead singer of The Smiths?
Morrissey.
Who wrote Nothing Compares to You, which was a hit
Prince.
for Sinead O'Connor? Which German city lends its name to a trilogy of albums released by David Bowie?
Hamburg.
Berlin. Which singer had hits with Son of a Preacher Man and I Only Want to Be With You?
Dusty Springfield.
Well done, Kevin. You blasted through it. Got a couple wrong.
Yep.
But you didn't wobble.
No.
How are you feeling?
That could have gone a little bit better. but I've got through the first section.
Yeah,
That's the most important thing. I can see that bar there. It's a little bit disconcerting, but we'll keep going.
Take a step forward into safety. You're here, actually.
Okay.
A bit better. Remember the money.
Yep.
Remember the dog. And choose the next category for us, would you? Nature or geography?
Geography.
Is geography a good subject for you?
Yeah, I'm reasonably well travelled, and I'm really interested in travelling, so I think it should be OK for me. I'm feeling pretty good about it.
OK, really confident?
Yep.
Here are your geography questions. Good luck, Kevin. In which London square would you find Nelson's column?
Trafalgar Square.
The national anthem of France takes its name from which city?
Marseille.
The daffodil is famously associated
Wales.
with UK. Mont Blanc is part of which European mountain
Alps.
range? The city of Basel is in which European country?
Switzerland.
Oh, my word, Kevin.
That went a bit better.
I'm going to shake your hand. You're not there yet, but that was quick.
Yeah, geography I always knew would be a strong topic for me.
That was fantastic. But you've still got 5 to go.
Yeah.
And you've got to choose the next category.
OK,
What's it going to be? World affairs or science?
I'm going to go world affairs, please, Sean.
Why is that?
Really like my news and world affairs and politics. Science, I'm no scientist, I'll be honest, so I think that's the one that I stand the best chance of getting 5.
The bar hasn't actually got to the end yet, so it's still got quite a long way to go, but once it bounces back,
Yep.
it starts to turn red behind you, and if you look back, you might get the jitters.
I won't be looking
Yeah,
back.
keep focused. You're in a really strong position here, Kevin.
Thank you.
Just to remind us, you're 5 steps away from winning that big money. What would you spend it on?
Well, I'd say I'd love to get a second dog and some new Lycra for my cycling, or maybe even a new bike. Somebody once told me that the correct amount of bikes that any man should have at any one time is N+1, where N is the current amount of bikes you have. And so I'm going to use that rule to possibly go down the bike shop.
I'm sure you could get another bike, you could get a dog, you could get a very nice kennel.
It could all work out beautifully.
But it's all down to these next 5 steps.
It very much is.
For £9,245, here are your world affairs questions, Kevin. Good luck.
Thank you.
What nationality was philosopher Karl Marx?
German.
The Easter Rising of 1916 began in which Irish capital city?
Dublin.
Madiba was the affectionate clan name given to which South African leader?
Che Guevara.
Nelson Mandela. Sasha and Malia are the daughters of which US president?
Bill Clinton.
Barack Obama. The second Monday in October is a US national holiday honouring which explorer?
Pass.
Christopher Columbus. Edouard Balladur was the Prime Minister of which country in the 1990s?
Spain.
France. What is the call sign of the aircraft carrying the President of the United States?
POTUS.
Air Force One. Oh, no.
Wow,
The bars caught you. You're doing so well, Kevin.
Yeah.
You were in a great position. What happened? You just wobbled on a few questions.
I genuinely didn't know the answer to those questions. I just got really...
Did you get flustered? Did you feel the bar behind you?
Just right at the very end, I could feel it nipping at my heels. Just really got caught out.
You gave it your best shot. You've been amazing.
Thanks very much.
Have you had fun?
I've had a really good day. Thank you. Yeah.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Thank you.
That's it for today, but make sure you join us when 6 more contestants try to beat the bar. Will they do it? Find out next time on Rebound. Goodbye.